What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby, back with another WWE 12 video. This time we're taking a look at Mick Foley in WWE 12. The Legends DLC should be out for everybody now, I'm pretty sure, on PS3 and Xbox 360. And just to clarify a few things right up front, no, the DLC is not free, other than Brodus Clay, and then Mass Kane is the make good DLC, and I'll talk about Mass Kane in a bit because I think they fixed him. But in Mick Foley, he is 99 cents if you don't have fan access. If you have fan access, he is free. And you know, that comes the plus and minuses whether or not you want the, you know, it might have been cheaper not to buy fan access had you, bought, if you didn't get like the alternate attires or, Road Warrior and, things like that. It probably could have been cheaper, but overall, it's nice just to be able to go and download everything. I've downloaded them all except for Mass Kane. And some of the rumors that I'm hearing about Mass Kane is the fact that you can't use him in universe mode. He's not tracked. I don't know if they'll fix that. That's one of the questions that's been asked all the time. Why can't I use Mass Kane? I don't have answers to that. I posted the question on Twitter to Marcus and THQ Tank, and hopefully get a response today. They went to bed last night, and we'll have more answers for you guys later. One of the things that I do really like, I was really skeptical about the DLC, because normally the DLC is stuff I don't really care about, like the other year when it was Shad's alternate attire and, dumb things like that. This year we did get, characters that probably should have been in the game in the first place with Nikki and Brie Bella and Alicia Fox. They probably should have been on the disc. They shouldn't have been DLC in my opinion. But overall, look at the DLC we got this year compared to last year. We had all the Bellas. You had Alicia Fox. You had Vicky Guerrero, Karma, and Trish Stratus. Alicia was free this year and a good DLC. And then you got the Legends DLC with Batista, Mick Foley, and Macho Man Randy Savage with Mass Kane. And, Mass Kane and Brodus Clay for free. So overall, I think it was a pretty good DLC season this year. Was it perfect? No. With Y2J not being in the game, I really can't blame him. He did disappear at the mid of last year. So, what is the WWE going to do? If the WWE tells him not to put him in the game, there's really not much you can do. And I know there has been some issues with the patches. The crotch blur, a lot of people are upset about that. And I understand your frustration, but I don't build cause, so I don't really have an issue, but I know it's got to be frustrating for those people that build cause that can no longer, do it because the WWE thinks there could be pixelated nudity, and I understand the huge frustration with it, guys. I really haven't had a chance to play online or try a lot of this stuff. I try to connect to community creations after I downloaded that patch, and I was still unable to connect. And when I first got the DLC Legends pack, it took over 43 minutes to download. It was slow as shit. I don't know what it was, and then once it downloads the first time, then all the other characters are pretty much instant, because they download them all in one. So one of the cool things about this DLC, and I like Mick Foley. Mick Foley was in last year as a community creation that looked really good. And I'm pretty sure that Mick Foley this year looked awesome as well, where it pretty much was spot on with his moveset. So there's really, it all depends on the character, on who you want in WWE 12. Because there's some characters that their movesets are perfect as a CAW, and you don't really need them as the DLC, or they don't really have to be on the roster. Like with Brodus Clay, the Brodus Clays looked pretty good. I will give him credit that this year's Brodus Clay looks awesome that they put in the game this year. But the CAW of him, his moveset was perfectly done. And it runs into, or even Chris Jericho has an awesome moveset because the Walls of Jericho, the Code Breaker are all in WWE 12. So it's huge that, those are the kind of the guys you don't really have to, worry about being in the game because, their CAWs alone, work. So, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of Mick Foley. I used to be. I used to love the hardcore title. I used to love the match. And I remember seeing that match between Undertaker and Mick Foley and going, holy fuck. I couldn't believe it. So many things in the WWE has changed. The Legends DLC, guys, is out. Is Undertaker going to do it? Is he going for the comeback moment? I can't remember if I let him do it or not. No, I reversed it again. Oh, geez. And then Undertaker takes me down. So, guys, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out. And I'll do the rest of the Legends DLC once I finish it. Oh, my God, I reversed it and I got his finisher. That's what's up. Mr. Sacco coming out to play for the win. And Mr. Sacco and the Cobra, an awesome tag team of awesomeness. There it is, guys. Mick Foley picks up the victory. My name is Tubby Moo Nation. Have a great day. Come over to Facebook, facebook.com/TubbyMoo, and twitter.com/TubbyMoo, guys. Tubby out.